and welcome to the Meeple Mentor YouTube channel. I'm Jared. Today we're doing an unboxing of Brass Empire from Rock Manor Games. This is by Mike Gnade. This is a 1 to 5 player game that plays in about an hour. And we're going to do a full unboxing and see what's inside. But let's first start and see what it says on the back. A corporate faction desperate for brass awaits your leadership as you make strategic choices to construct buildings, hire employees, and sabotage your opponents. Brass Empire is a strategic steampunk deck-building card game where players battle and sabotage other companies to amass economic wealth and influence. Journey to the world of Cobalt, where an obsession with brass, the most valuable resource in the world, drives corporate greed and corruption. Build your corporation from the ground up by hiring employees and researching powerful steampunk contraptions. Battle and challenge your friends in this game of corporate espionage. Experience the strategy and tactics of a deck-building card game with deeper player interaction and battle mechanics. Select 1 of 5 corporate factions, each with their own unique gameplay mechanics, and defend your mining platform from sabotage. All right, ages 14 and up. We'll see. I'll take a look. I'm always interested in, checking out unique and new deck builders, and this one looked to fit that qualification. So Brass Empire, I guess brass is the most valuable thing here, so that's going to be our currency and or treasure or goals. Okay, so got some rule books here, some overviews of the cards, units, employee cards, how to lay out and set up the game. And yeah, I think given that it plays up to 5 people in under an hour, should be a pretty straightforward game as far as, learning and picking up the rules. Let's take a look at some of these game components first. So we've got a set of dice, all red. And these are nice, shiny, red plastic dice. Rounded edges there, but very functional. A lot of plastic baggies. We've got some translucent plastic discs of a brass color. So again, as expected, those would be our resources. And then we have some larger ones for the big, maybe 5 brass tokens. They feel really good. I do like the look at them. They shine and sparkle, translucent, and yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. Good quality stuff. All right, then we have our cards. So let's get into that right now. Given the size of the box, I know that this will be plenty of space to be able to sleeve the cards, but it also looks like there's a lot of room for expansions in here, if that's what you want. Now, let's take a look at some of the cards. We've got the manager. Looks like that's probably the cost to buy. Gives you 2... Let's see, dismantling agent, deal 1 damage to a building, +2. Electric arsonist, pick a player, burn the top 2 cards of their deck into their discard pile. The electric surveyor, you may dismiss an employee from the labor market row. Pick a player, they must discard a card from their hand at random, +2 of the gears here. Look at their hand, pick a card to steal. Ooh. Okay. Chronograph detective. Draw 2 cards. Inspector. Draw 3. Acquire an employee without paying its cost. You may destroy a unit with 2 or less health. Pocket watch sleuth. Draw a card. Timepiece. Discard a card from your hand to draw 2 cards. Watch keep mimic. Copy the effect of another employee played this turn. The Bennett Ironside. You may add the first employee you acquire to the top of your deck. Frontier Dispatcher, draw a card, +1. in the gold. Railcar thief. Steal 1 brass from an opponent. Contractor. +2, +1, +1, +2. Okay. So I guess this on the left is currency, and these on the right are brass. I don't know. Cog foreman. You may pay 1 less construction to acquire a building. So I guess the cogs are what's needed to buy buildings, and the hammers are what's needed to hire employees. So I'm sure we're about to come across some buildings. Yep, that makes sense. Let's look at this deck. Okay, so building. Battery turbine costs cogs or gears. Demolish. Deal 2 damage to a building or unit. Deal 1 damage to a building or unit. Shockwave emitter. Once per turn, you must do one of the following. Deal the damage to all units in play. Deal the damage to all buildings. Deal the damage to this card to force an opponent to discard a card. Interesting. Clockworks Factory. Draw a card if you demolish it. Draw 2 cards, then discard. Corporate Ninja. You may dismiss any card from your hand, including this one, to acquire any card that costs 3 or less. When it says dismiss a card, I guess that means trash. You know, like deck building. Get it out of the deck completely. Demolish would be, you know, discard a played building card. This looks like a really fun deck builder. It's pretty unique artwork. It's pretty cool. It's got like very electric Tesla theme, you know, steampunk stuff going on. So if you like steampunk and, you know, that kind of stuff, this might be really cool for you. I like it, definitely. The Brass Monument. Warden. This building must be destroyed before opposing players can attack any of your other buildings. Very useful. The Dapper Bodyguard. Looks like a robot. Once per turn, gain 1 hammer and 1 cog. Human Resources. Once per turn, gain 2. Alright. And you see here at the bottom, there's brass values at the left. There's an attack and health value at the bottom. And it's so tiny, I didn't notice it really until now. But yeah, they do have attack numbers on here and health values. Very cool. All right. Set those here and look some more into these other cards. Nice new card smell. Vanguard Mercenary. Mobilize. Gain 1 hammer. The Monorail Marshal. Mobilize to gain 1 brass. Okay. The Brass Bank. Once per turn, gain a brass. Copper Rail Yard. Once per turn, gain 2 cogs. Steam Engine. Mobilize. Gain 1. That looks cool. Artillery Mech. The Edo Materials Shrine. Once per turn, get stuff. So I like these buildings that give you ongoing stuff. So your turns are going to get quite busy and full of fun stuff you can do. When built, draw a card. Once per turn, when you place a card under construction, draw a card. Okay. This looks like a lot of fun. I mean, quality-wise, the game looks really good. Like, your components are nice. The artwork's really well done. Definitely fits a steampunk theme. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty cool. What can I say? I'm excited to try it out. Let's look at the last bit of cards here, which are probably going to be part of our deck or something. So mining platforms and rebuild mining platform. So every player is going to get one of these, I imagine. And you can either get 1 cog per turn or pay 2 cogs to get a brass. That's my imagining. Clerk. Union workers. So yeah, these would be your starting cards. Just getting your basic resources there. Clerk and union workers. So yeah, that is everything in the box for Brass Empire. So if steampunk is your thing, if deck building is your thing, and you want to play a game that's under an hour, this looks like a lot of fun. I can't wait to try it. So stay tuned on the channel to hear our thoughts. We'll come with our review later. So stay subscribed to the channel to make sure you don't miss that. We have other content, including unboxings, reviews, tutorials, a podcast, news, and more. So lots to do, lots to look at. I hope you guys stick around. Until the next video, I've been Jared. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.